This doesn't make any sense.
Not everything does. Not everything has to.
So, the first few minutes...
Can I just say, you have brilliant magical eyeshadow.
Oh
That's
my God.
Proper, you've boned up on the strange world. And
Even for Doctor Strange.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, thank you so much. You made my day.
Perfect.
The first few minutes of the film were mind-bending. I was like...
yeah, it's within the first sort of half hour, 20 minutes, especially I think when he goes on what we call the magical mystery tour, it's sort of profoundly moving as well in its beauty, as well as being trippy and funny and dark and all sorts of flavors. It's unlike anything you've seen.
While
really.
you were shooting, was this anything like any remotely close to your
To be honest, there was, well, they have wonderfully complex sort of storyboards in previous comic form, so they're kind of these, you know, animations, these crude but still pretty incredible animations, either of an effect or a stunt. So I had an idea where it was going, but listen, Marvel were working on this film until Tuesday, and it's now, what, Thursday? I mean, it's just Friday even. So it showed last night on Thursday, 2 days later, from when they put their pens down for the last time, or
amazing
keyboards or whatever else was going into it. It is so beautiful.
So,
beyond my expectations.
I read somewhere that you volunteered to be a teacher, an English teacher in a Buddhist monastery. Did that experience ever resonated or influenced in your preparation for this role?
Very much so. I mean, it kind of came back as a sense memory, if nothing else, when we were in Nepal. And importantly, I think, for this film, but also as an actor and also as just a human on Earth, I try to meditate as much as I can, and that started in that experience. Yeah, and this film's very much about the power of your mind to change your reality, and that is a truth that comes out of meditation in however subtle a form, and that's a very great thing for the person practicing it, but even more important for people around them. It's a very beneficial thing to do for others.
Right. So if you could list 3 things that you need to do on how to prepare yourself to become a Marvel hero or
That's
Marvel
a good
character.
question. 3 things. Okay, well, you have to get physically strong. You have to turn up your ability to use imaginary circumstances and practice those in your head as an actor to 11, the setting that doesn't exist. And then I think what else do you have to do? Have a good sense of humour and bring that into your work as well. I think, what's great about the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, in amongst all the profundity and action and thrills and spills, there's also great humour which humanises the whole thing.
Right. Did you had any approach when you were growing up with Doctor Strange in comic books?
No, not really. I read Asterix and Obelix and Tintin. I was very sort of European in my taste as a comic reader. And that's where I was brought up. So comics really came to me through film, beginning with Batman and the Tim Burton film, which we were all obsessed with, had the hat and the poster and the soundtrack we used to dance to and sing to and could quote lines from the film. But and those are really fantastic performances by Keaton and Basinger and Jack Nicholson. But anyway, so that was my beginning, and then, like everyone else, for the last 8 years almost, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, just
like the rest
being
of us.
A punter and buying a ticket and eating a popcorn.
I can't wait to see the battle of the sarcasm between you and Iron Man on the next few films.
That could be cool.
Let's hope
there is some. Yeah, we'll see.
It's gonna be epic.
That would be fun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think it's going to be a great cinematic ride.